Alright, so obviously Revoker is the best, though there is some nuance to it. But while I go through the results, I do want to point out that Repeater did the worst in every single scenario, and in most cases it wasn't even close. This is the reason that I say Repeater is really bad. Even Ember Gun is better. In terms of Howler though, you can see that it did perform better than Revoker in the cases of low HP enemies with and without Galvanical. It's not affected by Galvanical at all, and is only affected by range a little bit. This case against Blockade Multilayer, Howler did significantly worse at 30 meters than it did at 5. This is because it loses a small amount of damage at longer range, and it just happened to not be able to kill the Lacewing with the last shot of its mag. It had to reload one extra time. And so that's where most of that extra time comes from. I don't really count that. That's mostly just a dumb luck thing. So in general, the curve for Howler's rather flat. Worth noting that both Howler and Repeater are able to hit multiple enemies at the same time. It's a bit easier for Repeater to do it, and you might think that that makes it better, but not really. Because even if you're hitting 2 enemies at the same time with Repeater, Revoker consistently kills at least twice as quickly as Repeater does, meaning it would still kill both enemies faster just by hitting them one at a time. Now obviously Revoker's really OP, and so obviously it's going to do better than Repeater, but like I said, Repeater performed the worst out of all 3 of them in every single situation at every single range, and in most cases it was not even close. So disregarding Repeater, just looking at Howler versus Revoker, Howler is not a bad weapon. It does suffer a lot against shields, and Revoker's able to take out 2 shield layers with each projectile. But even disregarding that, Revoker has 30% more damage per shot than Howler does, and it has infinite ammo, whereas Howler has to reload after 4 shots. All the while, both of them have roughly the same RPM at close range. Now obviously, Howler's better in some scenarios, but it just kind of goes to show how completely broken Revoker is, and what exactly is making it so strong. Maybe the devs can use these stats to kind of balance Revoker a bit, though I'm pretty sure they don't have any nerfs planned in the near future. Either way, yeah, I kind of wanted to just make this to showcase just how strong the Revoker specifically is, where the Howler shines, and also to showcase why Repeater is not worth investing in whatsoever. Otherwise, that will be it for me. Appreciate y'all. Take care.